Good morning. It's Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. My name is Terry Morgan, and we are here to practice Wudang's 3 basic methods. I'm running late again this morning. Yeah, it happens. And I'm pointing it out because I know this is async, so it doesn't matter. Because if you were looking for me at 7 and I wasn't here, it's okay. You can come back later. It's recorded, right? But my point, some of what I'm doing right now, some of what I'm trying to do right now, and some of what there's the weird thing in the screen over there, and some of what I have to deal with is making it really hard for me to be here. It's just the fact. Now, I like doing this. I like this. I like doing this. I like teaching this class. This is something that I want to continue, and I'm looking for the means to enable me to do that. There are 2 other things, there's 3 sort of, but 2 other major things that I've got going on. One is a really positive thing and one is a super negative thing. And I'd like the negative thing to go away so I could take all of the energy and put it towards the positive thing. Positive thing is the story that I have been working on. I have recorded chapter 2, part 1, episode 4 of the series. And I'm finding that it is both useful and potentially something that will allow me to continue with this class and with the story that I've been working on. The opportunity for sponsorship is something that I'm going to look for. Family-friendly science fiction, no weird monsters. Yeah, it's a good story too. All right, let's practice. Feet about shoulder width apart. Stand straight. Open the arms, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Drop the shoulders. Pull up through the crown of the head. Pull up through the center, hands circle to the front. Back around to both sides. Up along center line. Smile. It matters. It does. Roll up. Reach out again. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the arms rounded. And one more time. Elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, and return to your sides. Right leg front, left leg back. There's something odd going on with my video. Don't push into the knee, push down, open the back knee, and set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. Hold through the supporting leg. So if somebody wanted to stand on your leg, they could. I don't really want somebody to stand on my leg, but that's the idea. Other side, left leg front, right leg back. Open the knee. keep this open. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. And come on up. Alright, that last part, to sink, helps to strengthen the supporting leg. And we're going to use a little bit of that today. We're going to develop that supporting leg strength a little bit today. We're going to pay attention to creeping snake. Okay? So yesterday we have dragon step here. Right? This cross step, twist. This sets out. As we open, hold to the back leg even as you twist your press front, so that more of the weight stays on the back leg than the front leg. So you don't want to go to the front leg. You want to stay on the back leg. Alright, creeping snake, and coiling snake we're not doing today. So, coiling snake, here. I could do that better. I could. We'll work on it tomorrow. Creeping snake, here. That hold on the back leg. Come up. Set on the back leg. Don't lean. Follow the leg and come up. That move goes all the way down. How do we get there? Well, we're going to work on that this morning. Okay, I'm checking the video as I'm talking. The ability to drop all the way down. Okay. Part of it is from holding here. Okay, and we're going to do, I'm going to do a set here in a minute to help with that. Part of it is holding through here. Part of it is the body placement. If you're leaning, it ain't going to happen, right? And part of it is the flexibility and the strength in the hip. So if your hip is not open, this set that we just did, to help open the hip, if your hip is not open enough, if your center is not strong enough, you can't do this. That's the physical requirement. Okay? I'm going to get down here and show you where we are. Let me go this way. And I'm going to check my, I'm going to check, I need to stretch. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Turn around over here. On the right knee, extend the left leg as much as you can. Keep it straight from the hip, so that if you're staying straight here, your leg is straight in front of you. Yeah, I just had to reset it there. Keep your toes connected to the floor. And lean over your leg. Yes, you can put your hands down. Bend the knee. Fit the knee into your shoulder. And come on back up. And again. You can bend the knee. Ultimately, we want to not bend the knee. Flex the foot. Yeah, bend the knee. Go ahead. Alright, and come on back up. Alright, other side. Toes back here. Heel up here. Lean forward. Bend the knee if you need to. The goal here is to drop the chest to the leg, stretch back here, and keep your weight so that you're not sitting. Okay? So I could sit and I can do a stretch that's similar to this, but and this is not without effort here. It's not. Okay, I'm going to turn around and do it the other side. I'm face this way. All right, this particular stretch, one of my goals, this particular stretch, right, is to sustain my weight, which is not really all that easy in this, with this posture, in this position, right? Tend to lean one way or another, right? So you're on your knee, front leg is fully extended, the heel is flexed, your toes are on the ground behind you, right? Lean forward, bend the knee, knee goes into the shoulder, okay? So no, to the shoulder. As you come up, straighten the leg. It takes some work to do this, it does. Lean over again, try to keep the legs straight, touch your nose to your toes. That's about as far as I'm going to get today. It is. I'm going to try one more time. Come on back up, and one more time. Nose to your toes, don't bend the knee. Other side. This stretch requires work in all of the areas, and nose to the toes here, one more time. All in the areas that I was just talking about. So you've got to hold through the center. Got to open the hip. And the leg has to stretch. In this position, I can stretch this part of my hip. I can stretch my leg. It's a good stretch. It is. It's a good stretch. Right leg front. Left leg knee bent. My knee's out about 45. I could bring it back a little bit more. And I still have that issue with this muscle right here. Right here. This connection right here in the knee. Still have that issue. So I need to be careful how much I put, how much effort I put, how much weight, how much strain am I going to put on this knee in stretching. How much extra, that's why my fingers are here, how much extra do I need to do? What else do I need to do? What else can I do to help release that tension so that I can do what I decided I wanted to do? Is it possible? So if I have an injury, yeah, maybe not. If I have a bit of tension, so this leg is fine. That knee tension isn't there. That it's the entire muscle that runs along the center of the inside center of the leg and attaches to the front and side of the pelvic bone. excuse me, to the inside of the leg where the leg attaches to the inside of the pelvic bone. So yeah, it's a connection, right? This leg, I'm not having that same issue. What can I do with this? Well, push in and pull, push in and pull. That simple, it doesn't have to be complicated to work, okay? Doesn't have to be complicated to work. That simple action takes the tension, it takes the knot, and softens it. The same as if you're trying to set up a garden and you've got to break up the dirt, it's kind of what you're doing. That process, as we do that, gives us some additional flexibility, it gives us some additional ability. All right, here we go. I've talked about this, I'm going to keep talking about it. Warm up. Have to warm up. That stretch, the little bit of warm up that I've done so far, I'm okay. I'm checking, right? Am I okay to do what I'm getting ready to do? Check. No, I'm not. I'm going to do some more stretches. Or, yes, I am. I can do a few things, and as I'm doing them, I'm going to warm up more. Okay. Where the foot goes, depends on where the leg is, and where the leg can go depends on your weight, right? So I'm working on it. That settle in. I want to be able. Yeah, that's not happening. Nope. Think about it for a second. There we go. Okay. So, heels down. I'm leaning much too far forward. Let me show this, because in order to get to where I want to go, I've got to go from point A to point B to point. I can't get there from here. I have to go through a couple more things first. This lesson, right, is difficult for me, and it's really, 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 really important that effort. Yeah, it's hard. I'm going to try anyway. The analysis. What am I doing? How am I doing it? What should I be doing? What do I want to do? How do I get there? How do I get there? All right. So, let's see if I can do this on the left side. Right here. I'm already off. Already off. I'm right here. And this. I am. That sense of where do I need to be to go down and get down to the ground. How do I get there? Let me use my hands. Extend the foot. use my hands. Oh, well, I can't. No, that doesn't work, okay? So, what can I do? Right? What did I just, again, foot position, body position. I want to go down to the ground, and I can't get there from here. Where can I go? How can I get there? Where do I have to be? All right. I'm going to shift back and fall down. I did that on purpose. All right. I found that I was, number one, leaning way too much. And I'm almost parallel to the floor, right? Totally wrong position. The ability to tuck my knee here and hold my weight in there. Tuck my knee here and hold my weight. Never happened. All right? Never happened. This position right here. Let me do this over here. Right here. Space right here. I'm holding with my other hand. All right? This is where we go. On the legs only. Okay, so that was left leg up. Let's do right leg up. And here. This has to be able to move. I can't move it from here. This has to be able to take my weight. I have to be able to bring my weight up over my leg and stand up. Can't do that from here either. What do I do? I can't do this move. I want to do this move. What do I do? What's the step? What's the next step from where I am today to what I want to be able to do? Okay. Part of it is what I just did. I got up much more easily than 6 months ago. I stood up. I used my fingers, but I stood up much more easily. Step one. That lift and the ability to raise through the waist and the ribs so that you decide you're going up and the legs just work under you. That ability, lots and lots and lots and lots of dancers have it. There are a ton of folks in martial arts who are much younger than I am and practice much more than I do, and they have it too. This is not a it's not an isolated thing that only this one system has. There are quite a few systems that have something similar to this. The low work that Monkey and some of the Shaolin systems, Mantis has a lot of low work, a lot of jumps that land in a low stance. So there's a lot of emphasis on being able to go up and down. Now, could I do this at one time? Yes, I could. Am I going to be able to do it again? Maybe. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Weight on the right. Keep the hip back. Hold. through the waist and the hip as you settle. Extend, don't lean, push forward. Use the legs, stay back, don't lean, don't lean. Just right here is really hard, here, and come on up. All right, and hold. All right, relax. In the correct position, and what I was doing here with this on my knee, this is where it goes. Okay, so this should feel difficult, and sink. The more you hold here and pull up through the shoulders, the easier it is to go down. This comes through and twists up as you come up. That part of emphasis. What am I doing here? Right? Sink. Stay straight. Extend the leg. Push out. Push out. Use the heel, push out, up, push, turn, on the heel, push again, and come up. Snake creeps along the ground. Shingle. It's hard to do. We're going to do more of it. That emphasis on development and how do we get to being able to do something that we can't do today. Right? That is one of the things that is so very important in all of the arts and in everything that I teach. It's not that you can't do it. Maybe I can't do this today. Maybe I can't do all of this, but I can do this part. I can develop the skill to do more. That's the emphasis. We're going to work on coiling snake tomorrow. We'll probably work on the 3 basic methods again next week. There's some strength building that I want to do. Before I start Dragon Sword, okay, so a couple of things that I need to build up. We're going to work on Qigong Thursday and Friday. I hope you'll join me. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. I appreciate it.